Hello friends, I am Ragdoll and this is Sims4. Today we're going to be working on my fairy forest a little bit. It's kind of part of my Once Upon a Time build and I've been really enjoying these. I love the vibe that they're putting off, like a treehouse vibe and kind of hidden in the woods. They're my little park or whatever. Hi Zappa, thanks for always showing up. You're great. Hi, Ariana. Are you feeling better? I'm glad to see you're back. We've got a few of our fairies. I'm gonna go show you what I've got done with my first two, and we're gonna work on one of the lots. Ariana's like, let's do this. Okay, this is Jules' tiny home, and she has just a little tiny living room and a little tiny kitchen. She's very happy here with her little pet frog. She's she's quite content in her tiny home. And we have upstairs an awesome little shower area outside and a little table area. It's a little hard to see with all the walls up. I just kind of want you to get a feel for what's going on here for her. She's got a bed and a toilet and a sink inside, but she pretty much lives in nature. I'm doing pretty good. How are you today, Ariana? And then out here, she's got a lovely lake and just lots and lots of trees. And this was the very first one I created for our Halloween build. But I liked her so much that I incorporated the fairies into the Once Upon a Time thing and went ahead and made a build just for doing the fairy forest. I'm so glad you're doing great today. Thank you all for joining me today. It was useful, wonderful. It was. And I really love the way they're turning out. Just the naturey backgrounds are super cute. I forget how we do this. I'm just gonna exit real fast and go into the other. My sweet hubby gave me the nicest compliment and he thought that one of my lots was one of the parks that the Sims people created. I thought that was so sweet. And then he said I did a better job than they did. It was on this one. And then we're gonna go work on this one together and finish it. It has Tinkerbell and, well, it's Tinkerbello because we don't, Tinkbello, we don't want to get in trouble. Let's build together. We will as soon as we go check out this other lot. I want to show you a couple I've gotten done. And we have Orchid and Daisy. And we're going to go build for those sisters in just a moment. And this is their other sister, Bello. I didn't realize that's where I got the idea for the last name. Just add an O. I really like her house too, and we could start over here because all she has is a living room, actually. Let's zoom out and take a look around outside. She has a lovely little park that kind of connects over here to the other park that is their decoration, you know? This is the one the hubby liked a lot. I like it too. I think it's really pretty. It turned out well. Her house looks like a little clock tower in the middle of the whole thing, and it has a glass roof. I like it a lot. And the inside is not decorated either. I forgot. I kind of left it available for us to decorate together. all we really have is the living room with a couple of paintings and a television. And, you know, we need some lighting in here still. The things I forget about. I'm not quite sure why she's standing in the corner. Let's work on giving her a few things, because she has a little bit of money. That's going to be our budget. And let's go ahead and give her some lighting. I'm really fond of these when it's a small space. They don't take up a lot of room. This is primarily just going to be her living room and for hanging out. You'll have to go downstairs to get access to the rest of the house. It's going to be just kind of basic here, and we'll try to not crowd it too much. Too much money? Maybe not. She has expensive taste. We may run out of money before we reach the top of the tower, Ariana. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares tall. And even though they are kind of small, I think we might need that amount to... yeah. I think it's an adequate amount of money. The outside is already decorated. The walls on the inside are not. It may be enough money. We'll see. Okay, I want... I want to try to match her furniture a little bit to how she looks. It does look like a tower. It's supposed to kind of be like a clock tower. Alright, I'm gonna place this here and get it facing forward. Little laundry table. And I don't think we're gonna be able to fit in too many plants or anything like that, but I do want to have things that kind of match her tone, like her color scheme, maybe. Let's see what we can do about that. Can't use a design tool on that object. Wonderful. Add some plants. They are my favorite thing to add, Ariana. I do love them. She does have a ton of plants outside, but I am fond of making the things match their coloration a bit. I think it should be near the window though. But I don't think... Hold on. There we go. We have very little room. I think that'll do. And then we have some plants on the wall. I do want maybe... Let me see here. Some of the music sounds just really rushed. Where's the pretty coffee table with the plants? I do like this one too, and it does have like her coloration to it. And do a little bit of decoration on the table. Maybe she's really into plants and she's the herbalist of their group because she lives in such a beautiful planty-inspired area. It's hard to decorate these when the trees are so close by. I feel like we need something on this wall though. Maybe they change a bit whenever it's living room. Let me check. I need more decorations. AKA more packs. I think she might need more seating too. Or maybe some little poofs or something like that for her living room for guests. I think we'll place a couple over here. Trying my best at decorating some tiny homes that are kind of tall but tiny. Okay, let's go up a floor and let's give her an awesome kitchen. First, we're gonna need a little bit of lighting. I say let's go with something bright and beautiful. And for our wallpaper, maybe paint standard blue could work. And for flooring, let's go find some blue tiles or something pretty. Yes, now for the kitchen. She's got to eat. I think we'll go with a basic tile. Whoops, I didn't mean to turn anything. Here we go. Okay, so let me see. Our door is over here because of our ladder, or our stairs, I mean, and then we have a ladder over here. So, what I'm thinking is our kitchen should be in this little corner, and then our table should be in this corner over here. So first things first, let's get the kitchen stuff. We definitely need a stove. To an empty stomach. Yeah, we don't need her having an empty stomach. We gotta help our sim. Let's give her a really good stove. I really love the turquoise look to this one, and I think it'll go great with the blue. I'm gonna place it over here. And the same thing for the refrigerator because I love the turquoise color. Let me see where that door is approximately. And then for the counters, I really love the country kitchen counters, but I'm trying to use different ones and see what I can come up with. I think she would have something brighter maybe to match her stove. I don't know that that's gonna be it. I don't know. I feel like it would be something a little more modern looking, you know? Ooh, this could work. How close can we get to our ladder? Oh, pretty close. Wonderful. That makes our kitchen quite a bit bigger. And then... tiny decorating, I'm telling you. Let's give her a small table. I think this one will work with our dining room chairs. Actually, well, I think we can get it right there by the window, and then maybe we could have 3 chairs. It might not affect going up and down the ladder. And we want something really comfortable to sit on. How about dark blue? It says yes. I think we're gonna be able to get around it. Okay. Counter items. Let's go back over here. As we all know, our Sims are not terrific cooks right off the bat. We're gonna need a smoke detector. I like to give them one of these as well. We may have to place it on the outside of our building. Well, give me a moment. Come on. It said yes, and then I lost it. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. And I think we could actually, yeah. We have fire direction detection. We do not need them catching fire. It is hard to keep up with your Sims sometimes, too. They will go start cooking before you know what's going on, and then it's all over. Maybe some stainless steel kitchenware items. Let me think here, what else we need. Why do I never remember that they need a sink? Like, everybody needs a sink. It's just one of those things I always forget. Let's go with a dark gray. Beautiful. And maybe we can look at a few appliances. Get her a dark blue dishwasher. Definitely for safety's sake. We want her to be as safe as possible. I'm gonna try to say this the best I can. Yuri Martinez, thank you for subscribing. I hope I got your name right. I need new glasses, y'all. I'm trying to see the best I can, and I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Thank you all for joining me. Y'all are the best. I'm gonna give a couple of my fairy Sims the ice cream maker because I've heard rumor that certain ice creams can turn your Sims into, like, I don't know, like a plant sim? So it would be kind of like poison ivy. I think that would be a lot of fun. Especially for our ones that have like the red outfit on. Could you imagine with all the ivy vines? That would be awesome. Aw, wonderful. I'm glad I got your name right. And thank you so much for joining us. Welcome in, and how are you today? Okay, I need something on the wall for a little bit more decoration. And then we'll go up and give her a beautiful restroom area, and the top floor is going to be her bedroom. Because I think it would be really cool to have like a sunroof like that and have your bed be at the very top. You could watch the stars and fall asleep to that. How beautiful would that be? Excuse me. I am trying to find things that match like her color scheme. Ooh, that's pretty. That's huge though. We do not have a wall big enough. My day was okay, and my mom and I went to the store to buy some food. That sounds awesome, Yuri. I love hanging out with my daughters and going to the store to just get a few things. We get sidetracked a lot and start looking at things that we like. Yes, way too big, Ariana. I think this one's a nice size. Oh, pretty. I like the little tree to it, too. Uh-oh. I think it came unplugged. Hold on. There we go. I don't know what's wrong with that cord. My goodness. I may have to tape it so it doesn't wiggle because it keeps coming undone. Alright, let me see what else we have in a very colorful blue pattern. I have a cord for my Steam Deck that plugs in to our streaming equipment here, and it occasionally wiggles loose while I'm trying to decorate. Yeah, it's given me a little bit of trouble, so I think I'm gonna need to tape it into place. It'll be okay. I'm trying really hard not to move it too much now, trying to keep it still. Ooh, some of these might be cool to put up on her wall, like House of the Rising Bun. Little neon signs. That's kind of neat. Maybe switch these two and have her coffee on that side. I think I kind of like it. We might put this one over here, though. Hold on. That way they're not all crowded together. Like, this will probably be the area they eat in. Her and her fairy friends. There we go. And they kind of have like a blue neon vibe to them. Okay, upstairs to the next room. Alright, we're definitely gonna need some curtains for our bathroom. even though there's a tree blocking, we don't want anyone peeping. So, what have we got in the way of a curtain? Why do none of them close all the way? That's kind of weird. Oh, well, this one does. It's kind of sheer, but again, there's a tree blocking. Yeah, next is the bathroom. We want somewhere very cozy and functional. Gotta make sure we meet all of her basic needs. Ooh, look at this. That's kind of pretty. It looks like those little flowers that you blow and make a wish on. I like it. Okay, we're gonna give her a really nice tub. I like this one. And I wish that I could have a tub like this. Like, this thing is fancy. And we're also going to give her a reliable toilet. I think I'm gonna place that over this way. I'm going to get her a lovely sink. I think this one would best match her vibe. It's got a little bit of turquoise and yellow to it. I think we're gonna need to place those over on this wall though. There we go. That's gonna be a little more functional. Fancy with a question mark? A little bit fancy. It's pretty fancy. It's a giant hot tub. I mean, I like it. We also need a shower though for the days we're in a hurry. Give her something bluish gray maybe. And for the walls, let's see what kind of tile they have for the walls. This kind of fits our character a little. The pixely colored. How about this? Ooh, I kind of like this. I think it may be a little too dark, though, to go with our furniture. Actually, Ariana, I think I may go live in the afternoon tomorrow as well, because I forgot that tomorrow was the day Jack is coming to my valley for Dreamlight Valley. So I'm contemplating whether I want to go live tomorrow afternoon or whether I want to record something and put it out for Wednesday, but I'm kind of leaning more towards live. I don't know. I'm not liking the matchy match of the floors. And then I would take off on Wednesday and then put a video out on Friday. I already have Friday's video recorded. It's our Rags to Riches sim, and she is doing pretty well for herself. She's a little bit proud of herself. Maybe sparkling blue. I thought bet we get Jack tomorrow, Ariana. I'm pretty sure. Because we're gonna place a rug down anyway. Let's try sparkling blue and see. We're gonna place a few rugs down, maybe. Don't really have any in mind. I think this one, yeah, it's a small one. I think possibly place one outside of our shower. Outside of our tub. Let's give her a pretty wall mirror. I think we'll go with a dark gray to kind of match the other tones in the room. We'll see you in just a few minutes then, Ariana. I think I'm gonna switch out her sink and try to find something with a blue tone that has like more of a matching vibe. Not really what we're going for. But her bathroom has a different kind of feel to it, so I'm trying to find something that'll match. Maybe gray? Because she's already got a lot of blue going on. I may change this because I'm not really loving how it's turning out. We need something a little bit different. Okay, let me check out our flooring options. Maybe a darker blue for the floor, and then possibly is that what I already have on the wall? I think it is. Welcome back, Ariana. I'm deciding to maybe change the floor and the wallpaper. I haven't decided yet. Something's not matching up right for me. Okay. Let's try this. No. I just don't think I'm a fan of that flooring. Oh, that's a little too dark. We need something in a good blue. It was just a little too much, I think. Large fancy tiles, it says. I'm not sure what makes them fancy. Let's maybe make our own little pattern over here. I think I messed up. Alright, hold on. me start in the corner. And then... It's a little bit hard to tell. There we go. I kind of like that with the wallpaper. That way it's not too overwhelming and matchy. It's pretty good. Do we have anything for... I want something kind of peaceful to look at for when you're taking a bath, you know? That one would work, but our mirror is kind of in the way. Kind of doesn't go with our tile too well. Maybe this one that I contemplated for the kitchen, like the dark bamboo, and it kind of matches the shower and it has a darker vibe a little bit. So okay, hold on, y'all. I know. I thought it was the one, really, but I'm not sure I like the patterns too much for a bathroom. Like the tile. I think this works a little bit better. And then we can take the next ladder up. And our cute little butterfly window. I love it. Alright, let me try to back out a little and see if I can get us in frame and figure out where we want to place our bed. And how we're gonna do this exactly. It is a little bit of a small space. I do want her to have a comfy, wonderful bed. Actually, her space is pretty manageable because we only really need this room for sleeping. So I love the plant nightstands. They're just so pretty. I'm gonna give her a couple of those. We need some kind of wallpaper. I think we go with a dark blue. And her flooring. Maybe something carpety. We need lighting. I don't think we can put anything on the sunroof. Yes, Ariana, up to the bedroom. I'm pretty sure we can't place any lighting there. Let me see about on the walls. Maybe a few of these little sconces. Will provide enough light. That's why the fairy has to go pee. Well, we put her bathroom in a good location, just right downstairs. I would like to give her a few extra lights. If we did a smaller bed, she would have a little more room though, and she could have here. Let's do this. She could have her bed here. Her beautiful little plant dresser here. That's great. And then we could also make it her study and possibly give her a lovely desk. In the corner with an awesome computer and a really good chair and a study room. Yes. Ooh, blooming light, because it adds a lovely ambiance. Oops. Also, I think we should give her an activity to do as well. And I might want to change these. Hold up. For something a little more her. Oh, look how pretty. Actually, maybe change that placement. Hold on. There we go. And that'll give her a little bit more lighting. It's already looking a lot brighter in here. How about a beautiful rug? I love decorating a study room. They're so much fun to do. Oh, that is way too big. Is this one small or ginormous too? A little bit smaller. We need a sizing chart for our rugs. There we go. Beautiful. Let me think here. What else would our sim need up here? Well, maybe a little stack of books beside the bed. And let's check on an activity for her, like we said. could improve her logic skill with telescope. I typically go with an easel for artistic, but trying to mix it up a little bit, we could go with something different. Might fit in this little corner too. No, it's relatively big. We could give her the comedy skill or singing. This is really looking lovely. Okay, so with the top and everything on, this is the pattern we keep seeing in her room. It's a beautiful glass roof to where she can stare out at the night sky and watch the stars as she sleeps. And then below that we have her beautiful bedroom and her lovely bathroom, her kitchen, and her living room. And of course, all of that is on her very park-like home here. Everything is looking lovely. There's something down there in her water, just kind of dancing around. And she's still standing in the corner over there. She's got so much going on in her house, new, and she's just in the corner. Maybe we have her go study cooking. We actually need a bookshelf. Hold on, hold on. Maybe we could place some on the wall. Or do these? Yeah, there we go. We need to give her cooking ability too so that she doesn't burn her house down. So let me go ahead and find her a few cookbooks, and then we're going to go decorate for Tinkerbell. Well, Tink Bello anyway. I know if I don't do this now, I will forget. And the microphone was supposed to be for the comedy skill, possibly singing too. I have 3 different tree houses to decorate for those sisters, so we're gonna be there for a second. Trying to get things looking okay. Here, you need to study cooking so you don't burn stuff down. Let's make sure your house is functional. What do you mean, no? Is she trapped down there and that's why she hasn't moved? Is she trapped on the side of the couch here? What's going on? Here, go answer the door. She is trapped. Goodness. Okay. I don't know how she got trapped there. She kind of put herself there. Oh, well, maybe some of the things I added made it to where she couldn't get out. Here. Can you get out of that corner now? She can. Wonderful. I don't even know how she got herself into that corner. That's too funny. Okay. That is actually some of our other fairy friends. Aw, how precious. They're all sitting outside visiting together. That is too precious. And I tried to create a fairy in every color and give them all their own little personalities and characteristics. Let's hope we can give them matching houses, you know, things that they'll love inside of their homes as well. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And we're just gonna let her have fun with her welcome wagon. I forget how to go just to the world that I'm in, so I need to go outward and then go back in. Sorry, y'all. I did remember how to label each one of these, and our vampire girl that I moved over into the little vampire area after I bought that pack that kind of messed up all of our Once Upon a Time stuff, Ariana. Actually, she is an interior designer, and today she went and designed some of the Once Upon a Time characters' apartments in the city. So we can actually visit them later in her little interior design thing, and we can go to their other area and build them a house too. So that's a lot of fun. Alright, we're headed over to Bello. We've got loads to do. And this is kind of the park area that I have created for these three sisters, and we're going to try to build their houses to be something that each of them would like. And aw, they all love each other. That's so sweet. So kind. But this is kind of the thing we came up for each of them. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. The bottom part of their home is very, very small. I don't know what I was thinking. The only thing that's gonna fit in there really is a ladder. My hubby made a joke about the homes looking like something, so I tried harder to make them look like it. But I'm afraid now that might have been a mistake because we might not be able to decorate well. We're gonna try though. Obviously this one's gonna be for Tink. It's green. You think they're too small? They might be just right. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So I'm gonna go into build mode, and we're gonna obviously need small beds. We're not gonna make it if we don't have small beds. Let me go over here and see. I think we're gonna go with something like this. So we have like a little office and a bed in one. And I always forget lights. I think we can do this, Ariana. We can make it work. Okay, a little bit of light so we can see what we're doing. Let's zoom in a bit. We've got a bed and a desk. Let's kind of stick with maybe a green or blue theme, possibly. I don't know that this bed is gonna work. Well... this music is sounding very jazzy. Kind of woodsy. We could work with this. All right. Let's see. I am going to place a toilet. If decorating tiny home for like the 1 square challenge taught me anything, it is that you can make a room extremely small if need be. Let's see how close we can put that. And let's go with a sink over here. I don't think we have ladders installed in this one yet. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I've barely had time to think about the interior design aspect of this, but yeah. This is a little bit stressful. Here we go. Now we can place a door. The 1 square challenge was a lot of work, but she did great. She's got a house now with a bedroom and all of that. We're gonna try to make it look a little prettier and then possibly get her a little family. All right, let me... It did take some maneuvering, and it did teach me how to decorate a little bit better. And use items that don't take up a whole lot of room. You kind of have to. Let's put a tiny light in there too. On that side and... there we go. Those lights are really hard to see after you place them, but they do illuminate a room really well. I think we need some bookshelves because I love the bookshelves. I think Tink would have like an industrial looking bookshelf, you know? That feels very something she would have. And we'll go with the darker wood to kind of match the vibe we have going on in her room. Now, an indoor activity for her. Where are her windows right now? She could actually have the stargazing stuff. get a pretty dark green wall going on. Not quite what I'm looking for. Like really a bold green. And then for our floor, I think maybe a wooden floor up here. This is the one I had in mind. And I think we'll stick with that same for the bathroom and get her a carpet. I really love the fluffy carpet. It is one of the best ones in my opinion. There we go. Okay, now something for over here near her desk. I don't remember how big this one is. Oh, that one's really big. It does kind of separate the room off a little bit, but I think it might need to be a different color. Maybe a different rug. A little bit tricky to grab that. There it goes. I am fond of this one too. What does it look like in green and brown? Kind of old and worn. Ooh, that one could be pretty too. That's kind of lovely. Alright, what do we got for the walls? Birds of a feather. I'm kind of at a loss for what to hang up in her area. Like maybe designs, floor plans, things like that. Something kind of modern like that, maybe. Maybe a map over here. Well, I don't want it blocking our other picture, so... That's okay for this one. What color do we want our bathroom wall? Maybe the basic one that was a little too light for in there. Okay, so we have a bathroom and we have a bedroom and kind of a study. This is where things get interesting. We need a living room and a kitchen. So let's see. I don't know why I do these things to myself. Tiny, tiny kitchen. Let's go with this wooden looking refrigerator. Dark oak color. And possibly we weirdly enough have it in this dark color too. Okay, I think we're gonna do a ladder on the side of the building, if possible. If not, my whole plan is out the window, y'all. Let me put a door in. Where we can fit the door largely depends on if we get a table in there as well. I don't think we're going to, though. It is appearing to be a bit small. Well, I don't know. I might be able to make one fit. We'll see. Alright. We need lighting in here again. I keep forgetting the basics and the important things. We don't want anyone catching fire to anything. I also need a sink. Again, always trying to forget the sink. Yep, definitely don't want to fire Ariana. We're trying our best to avoid it. Okay, I think we will give her a coffee pot, though. Occasionally, if you stay up late tinkering on little projects, you get tired. I don't want to expand this out. Maybe in the living room is where she'll eat her food and stuff. Let's head on down a room. And I think that's what we're gonna do here. I kind of love this colorful green sofa for her. And maybe we have two of them. Her place is not quite as small as it appears to be. It's a very good illusion, apparently. Oh, the cute hanging light. I love that for her. And She might need a cup of coffee to keep her awake, Ariana. She she may need it. It may be her best friend if she's working on projects all night. I don't know if I can place a staircase indoors or if it's gonna have to be a ladder from down there. So let's check on that. Before we get too comfortable decorating inside. Yeah. Monday mood. Just kind of chilled and laid back. That's the kind of mood I'm going for today. I think we're gonna have to place this in the corner, and I think that'll be perfect, actually. Let me... Well, I say I think it will. We have to account for our furniture upstairs, so let's make it work. Let's go ahead and pull the furniture over. And I'm also going to need one going up to the next floor. So see, this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out, I think. Okay, to get from that floor to this one. I think maybe one here in the corner, possibly? Like, either of the corners would work, if it'll let me place one there. Yes, that's perfect. And then we can create like a little railing around here. And then to go up again. We turned something. There we go. I don't think it was super important, but you know. I wonder if that's placed like that, if we can still walk around it. I kind of hope so. Yeah, we're gonna place a rail around the outside of her home. It'll be kind of like fencing. Let's go with... I think we should go with this one, and it's gonna make it look really woodsy and kind of pretty. I don't know if it's gonna let me with the stairs. It is. Wonderful. Alright, let's turn. We don't want anybody falling off the balcony, you know? So we've got to kind of fence it in a bit. Or somebody could get hurt. Oh no, it took out our fire extinguisher. I think that's the only area that we really need it in. This little piece. Let's test this though before we keep decorating too much and have... We're gonna have her go relax in her bed. This helps us test all of the ladders and the railings and make sure she can get around up there still. She's all the way at the front of the... There we go. She's running as fast as she possibly can. Aw, her sisters are gonna check out her house too. Alright, so far so good. There she goes on the outside portion. Wonderful. I was a little bit worried about the placement and everything, but it seems to be working just fine. So I am happy with that then. And we'll go back to decorating her living room. It's okay. Sometimes little mistakes make it look even better. Let's see if we can find a pretty green. Or something kind of unique. I kind of like the weird wallpapers. I don't know why I love them so much. I just do. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Alright, how about we give them some entertainment? Since it very well may be their living room area too, I think this table is gonna fit in a lot better in her place than it was gonna fit in the other one. I just really love this table. Maybe we find her a couple of beautiful pictures. A little harder to decorate for Tink. She's kind of, you know, unique. Trying to give her as much green as possible in her little environment here. Definitely needs some better pictures and things like that. I think that's just the frame again that changes, yeah. Those are kind of pretty. Landscape reimagined. Pub story posters. How funny. I don't see anything I really love for her walls. Maybe we'll go with something kind of abstract then. I don't know. It's not really fitting the way I want it to fit. Maybe something plain like the field like I was originally gonna put is our best option here. And then possibly we need different little pieces that are kind of eclectic, you know? That's what I'm thinking. We need a few items for her table. Just some cluttery kind of things to make it look like she's working on something there. Oh, maybe some of our relics of good times. She could possibly be tinkering with a few of those. Okay, and then the bottom area is just gonna be kind of like a little entrance way to welcome you in to the area. Maybe. That looks weird. I don't know why I don't like this tile. It looks off to me. Okay, now the trick of decorating this little area, because it's just mainly for our ladder to go up to our next room. Tiny space. What can we do? First of all, I've been meaning to place one of these out here because they're just too cute. And maybe just a tiny little area to sit in. I don't know, I've confused myself now. Oh, I know what we can do. We didn't have a dining room, and it could just be like a little entrance area where we sit and things like that. But you could have tea here, you could eat here, you could do whatever. Trying to make it too difficult, I think. Let me see. What were my windows? Is that the one I had on the front? It is. We could do the same one on the back, possibly. And then we have like a little bay window for eating. Or having our tea at. Bye, Ariana. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I am about to go cook some dinner for the family, and we will probably have to decorate a few more of these later. I'm trying to get super creative with it, but it is really kind of tricky in some of these small areas. I say we place a fancy little tea set. And yeah, that's gonna be what we do for hers. And each of the sisters has their own little house that looks like this, and hopefully we can decorate their tiny homes together next time. I think they're coming together quite nicely. Oops. Oh, that would be really neat. We could make the basements connect, and it's like they have tiny houses above land, but that could be like their little watchtowers in a way, where they're looking outside to make sure everything's all right. But they could also have like an underground bunker that connects each one of their little houses together. That would be too cute. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna try to work out. That will be beautiful. I'm gonna let them go ahead and play and see what they come up with doing. Alright, everybody, I am going to be going live with some Dreamlight Valley tomorrow because the update will be here. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow, so it'll be after work in the afternoon time, after I've got the kids and everything's settled, before dinner, you know. If y'all are interested in watching some of the Dreamlight Valley update stuff that I'm gonna do, come on over and hang out with me for a little bit. That would be great. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, I go live every Sunday and Monday, usually with some Animal Crossing. Today we were doing stuff a little bit different, checking out some of these fairy builds. Ariana's curiosity was very piqued. And yeah, I think that we're going to pretty much stick to our schedule with the exception of trading one day. Instead of Wednesday live or video, it'll be tomorrow, Tuesday. I hope all of you have the loveliest day, and thank you so very much for spending some of your time with me. Bye, friends, and I hope I see you tomorrow.